In order to calculate a p-value for a hypothesis test for a proportion, we again go under the Stat menu, slide over to the tests, and come down to 1-prop-z test. It requires some information, first of which is the proportion that's claimed about the population and the null hypothesis. In this particular example, that was 25% or 0.25. X I'll come back to in a moment. We did have a sample size of 200. But in this particular example, X wasn't explicitly given. We were told that from the sample, 23% were smokers. So 23% or 0.23 of, which means multiply, 200 individuals. If you hit enter, it will go ahead and multiply that out. Now what's nice is this ended up being an integer. If it was a non-integer value, you would need to round to an integer, otherwise the calculator will give you a domain error. Then the hypothesis, the alternative hypothesis that is, had that p was not equal to 0.25. And since we had the not equal to symbol in the alternative, that's what I'm going to choose for this last option before I highlight calculate and press enter. Then it comes up with the p-value that we had come up with just a moment ago, or actually something very close to it. We had 0.5157, but that's because we rounded the z-score that we had come up with to 2 decimal places. So this is slightly more accurate.